one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everyone. First up, we have owner of property 5937 Jefferson.
Correct.
Interested in neighborhood watch. And your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Joseph Plant. I moved here in April, and I'm here to propose implementing a neighborhood watch, as well as either a lower speed limit or a speed trap on Jefferson Street. And if you need me to elaborate on anything, I can.
So this paperwork I have from you, which reads warning nightmare on Jefferson Street.
Yeah, right. It's half a joke, but it's serious.
Well, so what we would have to have some more information. I guess I would leave it at that.
Okay.
I don't know the address. I mean, you have on here that there's pedophiles, drug dealers with guns, child abusers, animal
Correct.
abusers, stalkers,
Correct.
arrogant townies. I don't.
Correct.
know.
Correct. All of that is correct. And if you need me to elaborate and explain any of it, I can. But the thing is, I didn't want to just start talking because I could go on for an hour and a half, because I've been here since April and I've seen some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. And that's why I'm here, because as a Christian man, if you read the Bible, there's a thing called the bystander syndrome. And it's called when you see something, you don't do anything about it. And that's why I'm here, to do something about it. And I've had to call CPS and the police multiple times. And I'm telling you, I'm your man. I want to be the head of the neighborhood watch. And not only that, but I know the skinny on everything. Everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, I want to be clear. Since I moved to this town in April, even though a lot of the things I'm going to say are negative, I actually really like this town. A lot. I like almost everything about this town. I grew up in Alexandria Bay, New York, on the St. Lawrence River. That's where I graduated high school. So I really like this town. I love a lot of the establishments, and a lot of the people, but the things on my street are fucking insane, and they need to be
Let me
dealt
correct you
with.
on one thing right now. That language is not necessary.
Okay, I'm just telling you the truth, okay? And
Truth could be one thing,
You
but
can get
just watch
crazy
your
about language. You can get wild about language, but the bottom line is this.
If you raise your voice again, I'm going to ask you to leave.
The things on my street are insane. And I've witnessed it since April. So I got 8 months of witnessing this stuff firsthand, and I need something to be done about it. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here to have any trouble. I'm not against you in any way. Like I said, I really love this town. I love the diner. I love the Chinese place. I love everybody here at the town hall. I love the people at the pot shop. I love everybody in this town, but on my street, there's very bad things going on. And that's why I'm here, to alert you to it and to let you know there's something needs to be done about it.
So in your calls to police and CPS, has there been any follow-up to you on anything that you've called in from the departments you've called?
I had to call the police 3 times.
No, I don't care how many times you call.
No, this is what I'm telling you. I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question. This is what happened. I called the police 3 times, and after that, I said, when I report these things to you, I said, what do you do with the information I give to you? And this is what the police told me. They said, we document it. However, it's up to you as a civilian to report it. So that's when I called CPS, because I thought when I called the police that they reported it to CPS, because I got pedophiles across the street. It's documented. I got a neglectful father next door to me, and up the street from me, I have drug dealers with guns. And my only friend that I really have on the street is an elderly couple, Carrie and Sharon. Carrie is a Native American. He's 72. Sharon is 70 years old. She's white. And they live at 5988 Jefferson Street. And I called them. I said, listen, I don't know how you grew up, but I grew up in poverty, and everything about there's a house on my street that's condemned with a camper out back. And in the back, they got these really crazy looking guys hanging out with backpacks with 19 million pit bulls around, and they live in the camper. So I asked them, I said, hey, I said, well, you know, I just want to cut it to you straight. Everything about them screams drug dealers. They got a condemned house out front. They live in a camper out back with 19 pit bulls. And out front, they have all these signs that say, Second Amendment right, Second Amendment right. I have a right to defend what's mine. What do you have? You have a condemned house. You have a camper out back. So I told Carrie, I said, everything about them scream. And I said, he walks by my house because I have a broken back from laboring. So I keep strange hours. And I see this guy walking by my house at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Never goes out in the daylight with a backpack on. And I said, everything about them screams drug dealers. With all the pit bulls, the condemned house, all the freaky, scary looking guys and shit. And then Kerry told me, he said, we know about it. We know about the drugs. And I said, well, why didn't you tell me? Because I've been watching these guys for a while. So that's why I proposed the neighborhood watch. And that's why I proposed it on Jefferson Street. That's why I highlighted it. Jefferson Street, Washington Street, and not Willow Drive, because that's right by my home, but the street that comes down by the library. That's why I'm proposing. And then not to mention, my other neighbor came over and said she has a door cam on, which has recorded chronic speeders. And here's the thing, and I'm not trying to put down Wolcott, but one of the speeders is a guy from the town of Wolcott in a giant red dump truck. Now the speed on my street is 30 miles an hour. This guy goes 45, 50, and I'm telling you right now, I don't care how good the brakes are on that dump truck. If anybody or anything was to walk in front of that, I'm sorry. There's no survival. Okay, so I'm living. That's why I wrote warning, nightmare on Jefferson Street. It's because it's real. Okay, there's pedophiles, there's drug dealers, child abusers, animal abusers, stalkers. I've been stalked to the store 3 times, and that's why I wrote on the bottom, I think violence might be at hand, because it's not because I'm a violent man. I have no criminal record. I have no history of violence. I'm not a violent person. But when I was younger, I got bullied. And the past 2, 3 times I've gone to the store, because the neighbors believe they know I told on them for the animal abuse and the child neglect and shit. So what they did is, here's the problem. Not only is there nefarious things going on my street, but the people that know about it, even though they're not involved, they're still supporting the people that are doing the nefarious shit. So I got people stalking me to the store. I got people, and it's all because I told on them. And I did everything I could to not tell on them. I really did. I've been here since April. I've been here 8 months. Now it's November. Okay? And I've gone out of my way to be cool with everybody and to not call the cops and not call CPS, but I finally had to. So this is what I'm proposing, okay? Because I don't want to waste your time. I got a Ricola cough dropping in my mouth. I apologize. But I'm proposing 2 things. And if you don't believe me, you can go to the neighbor that's 2 doors down from me. She has a door cam. And because I thought there was only a few speeders, she said, no, there's not a few speeders. It's all day long. And I have kids on the street, and I have a bunch of animals on the street. Okay? I saved 2 stray cats so far. I was supposed to save the other one, but it got hit and ran over. Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay, what are you proposing?
I'm proposing 2 things. We either have to lessen the speed limit on Jefferson Street or put in a speed trap. That's the first thing. The second thing is I want to propose a neighborhood watch. So every time these guys are out, at night, walking around with their backpacks. Listen, I've had them, I was over at Three Sisters. 5 of them came up on me like this, looking at me like psychos. And I didn't know what was going on at first. And I was just talking to the lady, and then I realized, oh, they're trying to intimidate me. And the reason they're trying to intimidate me is because I told the cops and CPS about my neighbors. So I'm being accosted and I'm being threatened on my street, okay, over bullshit. So that's why
Watch your language.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. So this is what I'm doing, and I want to save your time. I'm proposing 2 things. A neighborhood watch. I want to be the head of it. And I'm proposing a speed trap on Jefferson Street because the people are going way too fast down there. I mean, it's a 30-mile-an-hour zone. They're going 45, 50 all day. Is someone's going to get killed, a kid's going to get killed, or there's already cats getting killed. Nobody really cares about that. I do. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of kids on my street. I need either signs put up saying, children at play, please slow down. And the saddest part of it is one of the speeders is a guy from the Wolcott town that drives the big red dump truck. He goes 100 fucking miles an hour. I
Dude,
mean,
listen, I'm telling you one more time.
excuse me, I'm sorry. He goes 100 miles an hour down the street. If any cat or any animal or any person were to walk in the street when he's going down, I mean, it would be, there's no chance of survival. So I need people to slow down, and I need people to recognize that we have, because like when I first moved here, there was all these troopers on the street, and I opened the window and I asked my neighbor, I said, what's going on? He said, CPS is taking their kids. I said, oh, okay. And I didn't know why. And months went by, and then I found out it's because he's a pedophile.
Well, I don't have the backstory and any of that, but I'll tell you what, we'll have a conversation with the supervisor for the highway department of the concern with the dump truck. And
the guy in the yellow truck too. He's going way too fast. The guy in the
unfortunately we don't have a yellow one.
No, there's a yellow one. What's it called with the front loader? He's going like 45 down the street. In the giant one with the front loader.
So let me just clarify you on that. Those machines cannot do over 30 miles an hour.
Okay, well maybe he looks like he's going
And
faster.
that's maybe because of the size of it looks like it's going faster than it really is. So
either
again,
way, we got to look out for the safety of the kids.
So here's where we're at. I've got all your information here. The board will discuss the neighborhood watch. I'll talk to the highway supervisor, and at a later date after the meeting or whatever, or sometime this week, this front page that you have here with all of these items lined out, can you provide the addresses to these? And we can forward it to our police officer and code enforcement for them to investigate.
Correct.
Okay?
No problem.
All right.
All right, and I'm
I
sorry.
do appreciate all the information.
It's no problem. It's my pleasure.
And we'll get back to you on it.
And I'll help you out too. As a Christian man, you see something, you say something. You don't let shit go by.
Thank you, Trevor.
All right, love you guys.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Ed, you're up.
And that's just one thing. And that's why Tom came, because of the fact that he did issue stuff down on Jefferson Street at their warehouse.
And I understand that, and we'll have a discussion about it. I mean, again, there's a lot of things on here. There's some information that is of somewhat of concerning, but again, I don't know what location goes to what line here, so we just need some further information. Ed, you're up.
Meter reading season, getting the meter dread or nearly complete, just working on some exceptions. And still working on the shut-off list. That's pretty much all I have.
Okay. When the snow melts off, it's gonna be nice for the springs.
Yes, it is. So with that being said, we are on the downhill slide of things. We are reducing, I think very near future, we're gonna see a drastic reduction in the amount of overtime being invested in the water. the rain that we had a month ago and then a couple weeks ago is starting to impact a little bit. So I suspect by December, if this weather holds and doesn't freeze right away, yeah, we should be seeing some resources over to the streams.
Good. What we hope for. Water sewer account 12210 payment plan, which I did read that. I think that's fine.
I make a motion to accept the agreed upon arrangements for water account number 12210.
Second.
Any further discussion on favor? The shut-off list, I see has come down
A little bit.
a little, but folks from those of you that are watching or will be watching, we have a pretty extensive list here. I'm sure those of you that do know that your water bills are delinquent, we would greatly appreciate you getting those in and taken care of before it becomes re-levied on your taxes, which nobody wants that either. So take a look. If you got it, come on in. If you need a payment plan, by all means, the board will look at that as well. Tax collecting status ending 10/31/25.
Yeah, so the amount total, collected was $671,000, which leaves like $59,300 outstanding. And, $1,005.89 of that was penalties. So collection time is now done, but that's where the next resolution comes in for, so next thing to the county to re-levy.
Yes, sure is.
Make a motion to accept abstract 0006 in the amount of $110,883.25.
Second.
Any further discussion on favor?
Aye.
Resolution.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-23.
Second.
Any further discussion on favor?
So I do need you all to sign that, I think Chris signed it, but y'all need to sign that too. Thank
That
you.
goes to the county.
Make a motion to approve fire hall use request for December 6th annual Christmas parade.
Second.
Any further discussion on favor?
Aye.
Okay, this is for anyone here in our group, as well as the general public out there. I had a couple individuals reach out to me, being that we have the skating rink, and the thought was just a Saturday, or could even be a Sunday, if there was a little winter festival associated around the ice skating rink and things. So if anybody has any interest in such a thing, reach out to us, and we'll see if we can make something happen midwinter, depending on when it shows up. But not a bad idea. We just got to have it cold enough so we have some ice.
Hear that, Dan?
I hear that.
Hear that, Dan?
I take the winners last.
Yeah.
Chances are it's gonna get cold.
Only for a day. Only for a day. I'll bring you some. Other than that,
Really set that up.
I'm all set.
Hey, Chris,
What?
Mayor Hire, can you just make a reminder too that we do have, just remind everyone we got skates that have been donated at right here in the office.
Oh yeah, just so everybody knows, when the ice skating rink is frozen, come on over to the lobby of the village hall, and the cases, totes are full of ice skates for the kids, and I believe we've got some adult sizes too right in there. So just all we ask is that you put them on over there, and then when you're done, take them off there and walk back over and put them in that tote and enjoy. So, and we have plenty of skates, so come on down and enjoy it. I'm good other than executive for contractual and personnel. Okay, Marshall?
Oh, no, I don't have anything at this time.
Daniel?
No, I'm all set.
Mr. Lewis?
Well, I think we should thank the veterans for their service.
Absolutely.
Being Veterans Day. Thank you for your service.
Yep, and on top of that, it might have been a little bit snowy today, but it was a little different scenery for the village with the veteran signs up and on a snowy day.
Yeah.
And I see a bunch of people taking pictures with the banners in the snow, type of thing. It's a different photo op than you would normally get. So that was pretty cool to watch coming through that.
They had a meeting today too.
Good.
And it's small.
I see it over there. Anyone? You got anything else, Ed?
No, sir.
Jack?
I'm good.
Eva?
No.
Tom? And you are?
His wife.
Oh, the wife's got nothing?
Oh, I have a lot to say, but
That's what she calls Tom.
If I can,
I'm just going to stay with Tom.
if I can get you for a couple minutes in executive though, Tom?
Sure.
Just, and other than that, that's, executive is,
Exceptions.
you see that clock, Dan? 7:21.
you might already have someone.
Some kind of a record we're going for.
Jump in.